Greetings, world, 'tis I, Andrew, the bearded lady from the hairy game lords, and we have been storytelling. With this game, The Barmaid's Tale by Red Genie. What did we think? Come with us, and we will tell you more. Well, first of all, I really like the box. It looks like a book, exactly like a book. It's rounded here, and it goes in here, like so. Ooh, that's nice. In fact, look, it would fit very nicely alongside my other two that look like bugs. Get the mirror thing right. There we go. Oh, look at that. Looks like a little mini bookshelf going on. Fantastic. So like that. I really enjoyed the game. I love the storytelling. Well, Dave the Grey, he is, hat off to Dave the Grey. He is an amazing storyteller. So he got us into the mood, so to speak, of storytelling. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of banter. And so I would say, if your group is into banter and into the storytelling and into the fun, then you are going to love this game. If your group is new to all of that, then in the rules there is a little kind of, hey, this is how your story could go. So that is there for you. But if you are full of shy, timid players, then maybe this isn't the best game for you. On the other hand, us hairy game lords are far from shy, far from timid.
Oh, yes.
And so we loved it. A brilliant, brilliant game. Yes.
Hello, it's slightly beardy James, and we've been enjoying this one. Basically, you are making up stories. You just say whatever comes into the top of your head. And if you've got a bit of imagination, it really helps. So there was this time that we were out walking as a group, and I don't know, we were spotted by a dragon, and it's all because Pete didn't tie his laces and tripped over and broke his leg, and then he was screaming on the floor. So I passed him this, which is blame. And Pete tried to weasel his way out of it by putting the money a little bit up, and he blamed it on Dave. Of course he did, and actually Dave added a little bit more money to it and said it was Andrew. And Andrew did take the blame, took the money. And the thing is, if you get 3 of these, you have let your team down. You lose, and everyone else counts up their money, sees who's won. It's a very simple game, and the whole thing that makes it is the storytelling. And all I can say is it wasn't me, it was Dave.
Hi, Dave the Grey here. Nobody's actually told you what the game's about. It's all Pete's fault, obviously, for distracting James and Andrew. But this is a really great game. Doesn't have a lot of pieces, it's only a little box, but at the heart of it is your group of guys or girls that you play with all the time, just telling stories between yourselves. So the basis of it is, it's somebody else's fault. Something terrible's happened, you crept into a crypt, and it all went disastrously wrong, but obviously it wasn't my fault. It was James, because he wasn't shining the lantern properly, or somebody had too much to drink, and it all goes disastrously wrong, but at the end of the day, it's never your fault. And that's basically what the game is about, is just passing the buck. Now, obviously, it really helps if you've got a group that likes telling stories and just has a little bit of imagination just to get that spark. And then you can just go, yeah, that did happen. Yeah. Obviously, I can help it happening because Pete fell down the hill. Although it wasn't his fault, because Andrew had given him some clown shoes instead of his actual proper boots.
Have you seen the size
so
of Andrew's feet?
It is a really, really great game if you've got the group that's got just that spark between themselves, and you just want to spend half an hour or an hour having a laugh, basically, and telling stupid stories. Doesn't have to be sort of a fantasy setting. It could be sci-fi. You can tell any story you like. very, very sort of finely disguised real-life tales may also have come about. Not that any of us are bitter. Obviously, it wasn't my fault. It was James. But
Oh,
what
me?
can you do? You know.
That was definitely Andrew.
But yeah, if you've got a group that just likes being a bit daft, absolutely love it.
Right, Hipster King here, telling you a little bit about what I thought about the Barmaid's Tale. As everybody said, it's a great fun game. We really, really enjoyed it. It's a prototype, but it's a really quality prototype, to be honest. But, you know, we were impressed. You've seen the book, which is the box. You've seen the lovely beer mats. Now, what we didn't show you when these beer mats or blame tokens, when you start amassing these, and I amassed the most, I was the poor person that let the group down. So hang my head in shame. But these are double-sided. So when you've got one of these placed in front of you, when you receive blame for something, you can choose to flip one of these, and they've all got different, he says, different actions that you can take to possibly prevent receiving that blame, or you can maybe, some of them have got various different things that you can do. I'm not going to show you all of them, but that just adds a little bit of an extra level to the game mechanic, which makes it not just about telling stories. There's a bit more to it than that. We've already said that each time you pass blame, you have to up the value of the coins on the blame that you pass, and there is a little bit of thinking involved in that, because at which point do you take the blame and take that larger coin, or when you pass blame, you've got to give away a higher value coin and accept the lower value one. So there's a bit of thinking in this, not that there's a whole lot of it, and my thinking didn't work because I lost. The other thing that you get is you do get these character cards at the start of the game, and each character card, a bit like the flip side of the blame tokens, has got a specific action. It says, there we go, a specific action that your character can do once during the game. So you can change the course of the game. This one's really good. Zilda, who can actually, you can choose a player and yourself to get to shuffle back into the deck one of your blame counters, so you can get rid of some of the blame that you've accepted. So again, you can make the game last a little bit longer, and so on and so forth. We absolutely love this game. I really enjoyed it. Dead simple, dead easy to play, and with the right group, this is a hell of a lot of fun.
Did we like it?
We liked it a
we
lot.
liked
We like it a lot.
It's his fault.
His
It
fault.
wasn't.
His
It
fault.
wasn't.
It's my
Not
fault.
It was the dog's fault.
Oh, yeah. You know what they say about people with big feet?
Big shoes.
Big shoes.
Big shoes. And massive.